This is the Yankees Postcast, your instant game reaction for the New York Yankees. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day.
All right, Yanks avoid the sweep at the hands of the Guardians. Bombers win today in Cleveland, getting out of town. Final score 5-1. And as we said, the Yanks avoid the sweep. Carlos Rodon, pretty good today. 7 innings, did not allow an earned run. He earns the victory. Meanwhile, Aaron Judge had a pair of hits, now hitting, folks, .415. Again, 5-1, the final score. Hello, everyone. I'm Jay Berman. If you're a New Yorker, you might recognize my work. Spent more than 2 decades in the biz, everything from TV to web to radio. Glad to have you. Please follow me on X as well, at Jay Berman, JayBerman. Welcome to the Locked On Yankees Postcast, both on the Locked On Yankees YouTube channel and the Locked On Yankees podcast feed. The Postcast gives you a place to chat after every game. We're part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every single day. So let's do it.
This is what you'll be talking about.
And that, of course, would be a win. 5-1, the final score. Carlos Rodon, brilliant. It's funny. You never know what you're going to get from him specifically this season, but this was the good Rodon, who has now made 6 starts and has earned a decision in every one of them. He's 3-3 to start the season. As we said, 7 innings, allowed a run, but it was unearned. That was courtesy of the error in the very first inning. Again, the Yankees got off to a quick start. They scored 2 in the top of the first. Obviously, Aaron Judge in the middle of it all. The top of the lineup has been pretty good. Obviously, we need to get to the bottom of the lineup, specifically several guys who, quite frankly, are automatic outs at this point in time. It's frustrating. We'd like to see it turn around. Despite all that, the Yankees win. They're 15-10. They're above 500 on the road at 7-6. All right, so as for Rodon, 7 innings, 4 hits, no earned runs, 2 walks, struck out 8, and threw 90 pitches. Obviously, they show him walking off the field after the 7th inning. Aaron Boone telling him that he's done for the day. What's funny is I actually thought he might come out for the 8th inning, considering that he was only at 90 pitches and, again, threw 61 strikes, so very few balls throughout the performance today for Rodon, who, by the way, lowers his ERA this season to 3.50. Fernando Cruz, a scoreless 8th inning, struck out 2 through just 11 pitches. As for Luke Weaver, interesting times in the 9th inning for Luke Weaver. Not a save situation. However, all 3 balls that were put in play, outs on the warning track. And you could tell that Luke Weaver was pretty frustrated about those 3 balls. He did throw a scoreless inning. Also needed just 11 pitches to get through the frame, and he is still not allowed an earned run. So despite the fact that Weaver was quite frankly, disgusted with his performance today. When you're disgusted and you still get 3 outs before allowing a run, kudos. That means you're pretty good. Luis Ortiz got the start for the Guardians, and he struggled. 4 1/3, 4 earned, 5 walks, did strike out 8. His ERA now approaching 6. As for Ben Rice, once again at the top of the lineup, making things happen. A hit, 2 walks, 2 runs, now hitting .288. As for Aaron Judge, well, at one point he had hits in 6 consecutive at-bats. 4 for 4 yesterday. He was 2 for 2 to start today. He would finish 2 for 4 with a walk and a run scored and an RBI. And as we told you, he's now hitting .415. No one even close. And what Aaron Judge has done with these 6 hits over the last 2 days is raise his average roughly 30 points. 30 points in 2 games, and we're almost a month into the regular season. What an April it's been. By the way, the RBI for Judge means he retakes the major league lead from Pete Alonso of the Mets. They were both at 25. Now it is 26 for Aaron Judge with that RBI today. Paul Goldschmidt, amazingly, 3 more hits, 3 for 4, 2 RBIs, and he is approaching Aaron Judge territory when it comes to average. He's hitting 383. So the Yankees have two hitters hitting over 380. Goldschmidt's on base is 433. Judge's 513. So again, amazing stuff from Goldschmidt and Judge. Now to the unfortunate part of the lineup, which features, at this point in time, automatic outs. We'll start with Cody Bellinger, who did have a hit today. His average is 177. Jazz Chisholm up next, who struck out twice today, did have a hit, average 165. Now to Anthony Volpe, who was the culprit today. 0 for 5, 4 strikeouts. That's the golden sombrero, down to 198. So there are 3 regulars, not counting the catcher, because the combination of Escara and Wells also hitting below 200, Wells hitting 181. But again, we have 3 positions, 3 slots in the lineup that are automatic outs: Bellinger, Jazz, and Volpe. What is it going to take to get these guys going? What's amazing is that the Yankees are comfortably above 500 despite the struggles. 15-10, as we said, 7-6 away. But again, those lineup holes, with the exception of today, killing the Yankees. Absolutely killing them. We told you Bellinger 177, Jazz 165, and Volpe below the Mendoza line now. He's under 200 at 198. His on base is 295. And as we said, struck out 4 times today. Volpe, his 3rd career 4 strikeout game, which when I heard it, surprised me. Get this, the last 16 games for Volpe, amazing stats. 7 for 54 with 22 strikeouts in his last 16 games. That includes the 4 today. As for Jazz, he did collect a hit. We told you about that. He's now hitting 165, 177 is Bellinger. As for Jazz, just 15 hits on the season. 7 of them have been home runs. So Jazz's slugging is not awful considering how few hits he has. Again, 15 hits, 7 home runs. Now, Aaron Judge runs his on-base streak now to 21. No surprise there. More surprising is when he doesn't reach base. What's also interesting is that the Yanks avoided history. Believe it or not, when we heard this stat, we were surprised as well. The last time the Yanks were swept in Cleveland in a 3 or 4 game series, 1970. Just goes to show how much the Yankees have owned the Cleveland Ball Club. Again, 1970, the last time the Guardians swept a 3-game series in Cleveland from the Yankees. Believe it or not, the Yankees did not hit a home run today, but they still have the major league lead in home runs with 41. But when they get balanced attacks like 2 in the first, 2 in the second, multiple hits from Judge and Goldschmidt and Dominguez, well, when that balanced attack is there, Yanks are going to win more than they lose, even with those 3 automatic outs in the lineup. We've got to do notes and quotes, probables, and player of the game. We'll get it all started coming up next. All right, get the supplies you need from the site made for the skills trades Supply House. Whether you're in plumbing, HVAC, or electrical work, Supply House is the reliable way to order products online. Their easy-to-use website is packed with helpful resources and the latest product info to help you get the job done right. Plus, with a complete inventory of over 200,000 parts from over 400 plus top brands, you'll find exactly what you need delivered fast from coast to coast. Supply House offers expert support and industry-leading service, so you'll always talk to a real person. And for trade pros looking for an extra edge, well, their free trade master program offers exclusive perks like a dedicated phone line, free shipping, and discounts on every order. Thousands of skilled professionals ready to take advantage. Now it's your turn. Join the Trade Master program today at supplyhouse.com/TM and start ordering plumbing, HVAC, and electrical supplies with just a few clicks. Please use promo code SH5 for 5% off your first order, supplyhouse.com. Next up, looking for a snack that's both delicious and nutritious? Well, cracking a good source of protein with Wonderful Pistachios. Wonderful Pistachios, one of the highest protein nuts. Each 1 ounce serving has 6 grams of protein, giving you over 10% of your daily value. Plus, they're packed with fiber and better for you unsaturated fats to help keep you feeling fuller longer. Personally, I love the no shells variety. It's the perfect grab and go snack for busy days, whether I'm snacking at my desk on a road trip or just need a quick protein boost. They're always my go-to. And if you love cracking open every shell for that satisfying crunch, the in-shell options are a classic favorite as well. Get snacking, get cracking with the snack that packs a protein punch. Visit wonderfulpistachios.com to learn more. All right, new segment on the show. It gets right to the point.
This is the Locked On Player of the Game.
And you guessed it, the Locked On Player of the Game, Carlos Rodon. We told you, now 3-3 on the season. He was excellent. 7 innings, 4 hits, did not allow an earned run, walked 2, struck out 8, needed just 90 pitches to get through those 7 innings, and he earns his 3rd win of the series of the season, lowering his ERA to 3.50. So despite the rough patches from Rodon, he's been pretty good. 3-3 with a 3.50 ERA. Cruz and Weaver each participated in this game. The 8th inning for Cruz, the 9th inning for Weaver. A tidy little 5-1 victory. All right, DJ LeMahieu in his first rehab game yesterday went 3 for 3 with a home run and a double. He played 5 innings at second base. Again, he was at Somerset. He's expected to play again tomorrow for Somerset. As we said, the Yankees will get an off day on Thursday, their first off day in 2 weeks. Believe it or not, 13 consecutive days with a game. And the Yankees will thoroughly enjoy Thursday. But no rest for the weary. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, excellent pitching matchups with the visiting Toronto Blue Jays. Carrasco-Berrios on Friday. Fried Gossman on Saturday. Clark Schmidt, Chris Bassett on Sunday. And again, Yanks are now 15-10, 7-6 away. So to repeat, LeMahieu will play again tomorrow at Somerset. Carrasco, Fried, and Schmidt Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for the Yankees as they win 5-1 today over Cleveland and continue to sit atop the AL East. That series, speaking of the AL East, will start a stretch of quite a few games in a row for the Yankees against their rivals, Toronto, Baltimore, and then Tampa Bay. Straight 3 AL East teams in a row. All right, so to recap, Yanks win again without the home run. They avoid the sweep at the hands of the Guardians. Aaron Judge has now reached base in 21 consecutive games. Jazz Chisholm had a hit today, but has just 15 on the year. Anthony Volpe still mired in that slump. His 3rd career 4 strikeout game. That's the sombrero. He was 7 for 54 with 22 strikeouts in his last 16 games. Somehow got to figure out a way to get Anthony Volpe going. All right, thanks for making Locked On Yankees your first listen today. For your second listen, check out the all-new Locked On MLB Game Night. Every game, every night, all season long. Get local analysis on a national scale. Find MLB Game Night on Locked On MLB on YouTube or wherever you listen to podcasts. Also want to mention our partners in crime, Stacey Gotsoulias and Brian McKeon. They handle all the stuff at Locked On Yankees. So follow, subscribe, and enjoy. Yanks win again, 5-1 the final score. They avoid the sweep at the hands of the Guardians. Bombers now 15-10 and above 500 away from the Bronx. That's 7-6. And speaking of the Bronx, that's where the Yankees will be next. 3 with Toronto beginning Friday. Friday night, 7 Eastern. Saturday, 1 Eastern. Sunday, 1:35 Eastern. All right, Yankees win it again, 5-1 the final score as they avoid the sweep at the hands of the Guardians. A day off Thursday, a much-needed day off Thursday. Back at it Friday for the Blue Jays. Have a good day, everyone.